Alright, so I may have lied. Apparently that was game 1, even though the thing said it was game 2. So anyway, played as the captain apparently. We get to do the draft this time. So welcome back, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed your 1-hit break. As we're back in, and I did not see the draft for last game. Maybe I can I see it here? Does it show me? I don't think it shows me. Absolutely tragic. Anyway, this was your draft for last game. And now we're in game 2. So we have Timbersaw getting banned immediately. That's the only ban from last game. That was played last game, so might have a similar draft, we'll see. Beachwell is taking their time with this one. I felt like both teams were pretty good. I felt like the only thing that Beached Whales was lacking last game was what do you call it? Was a save. Like all they had was Treant with his ult and living armor to keep Demurta alive, and they just had like a lot of disable on Yosave. Static Storm, Fiends Grip, Chrono. Like if you're able to survive all of that, like they really don't have anything else. So they really needed a savior. It was just really apparent. Like the Witch Doctor just felt so out of place in that draft. Just had so much disable for him. They probably opened with it and just got hard countered by 4 heroes. And I felt like they needed to press the early game advantage as well a little bit. Maybe Huerta needed to itemize a little bit earlier and start helping the team out a little bit earlier, rather than free farm for like I think it was 20 minutes before she really started joining fights. Anyway, we open off with a Windrunner, followed by a Pangolier. So Windrunner is kind of typical early pick because you can flex it into almost any lane. I feel like she's good as literally any position. So fairly safe opening. Honest, kind of rare we see her though. She is countered by a few heroes like Oracle, anybody with a good purge to get rid of the Windrun. Although if you do that, you're probably looking at a support Windrunner, so she's not as important. Although support runner is not as scary as stuff like Lion or Winter Wyvern and stuff like that. And Winter Wyvern comes out to complement the Pango. Well, speaking of Pango, you open up with Pango, so that's almost always going to be a core. So you're opening up with a core. I would assume they grabbed this because it was banned last game, and somebody wants to play it. Probably, I know Emu plays it. I'm not sure who else plays it, but I can only imagine this is a core Pango. Like the hero just has too many mana issues and like has to go into much to be effective as a support. Just needs too much gold basically. You follow up with a Winter Wyvern. That'll help out the Pango if it is a support Pango. That'd be a very weak damage-wise support pairing. You have to go like max damage on the cores if you're doing stuff like that. But Winter Wyvern is another answer to Windrunner. You get the E for her. You can kind of lock her down with the ultimate. And the 4th pick for Beach Whales is Spirit Breaker. They want to... When I see a Spirit Breaker, I think of like Team Global, so I think like Invoker, Spectre, Zeus, Nature's Prophet, stuff like that. Like you want to try and build around it. Any kind of jump that goes in, so you got like a jump carry, is really good with the Spirit Breaker because you want to try and blow them up during the Spirit Breaker combo. Likely going to be support, although you can easily see it flexed as like a pause 3 if need be, although that's not likely now because you have that axe. Unless you want to run axe mid and Spirit Breaker offlane, something weird like that. The support pairing by Beach Whales I feel is pretty greedy if it is Windrunner Spirit Breaker. The heroes, they do okay without items, but they're not like a Disruptor or a CM or whatever. They're not amazing in the laning phase. Windrunner's alright. I guess Spirit Breaker's there to try and help out the laning phase. You rotate with them as like a good 4. And Winter Wyvern is a pretty good target. You don't have really any good escape other than Pango so far for US of A, so Spirit Breaker is probably pretty decent in the laning phase. Necros comes out. More lockdown for the pesky Windrunner. And that's likely going to be your... Again, I guess it could be flex though. Like it could be played 1, 2, or 3, kind of depending how the lane goes. I would assume they reaction pick that from the Axe, so they're planning on playing that as a pause 1 Necro and like pause 2 Pango, or pause 3 Pango. Because Necro kind of shits on Axe, right? You're able to kill creeps really easily, like heal off the battle hunger. Axe just has a terrible time in that lane. Invoker. Alright, so like core Windrunner, mid Invoker, 3 Axe. That's probably it's probably mid Invoker. Get it early so it doesn't get banned. I feel Beached Whales has significant damage problems so far. Like, I do not think they have any way to kill this Necros unless Invoker just has the game of his life. US of A, meanwhile, they also kind of lack damage. I mean, Necro needs a lot of items before he starts doing, killing demons by himself. Lion's a nice pickup. I wonder what position this Lion's... I have no idea what the lanes are, dude. I would assume that it's support Spirit Breaker Wyvern, but outside of that, I have no idea what these lanes are. Beached Whales thinks that they don't see the mid. They banned Viper Huskar. And when I see Viper ban, or they ban Ember. So when I see Viper ban, I immediately think Huskar. Huskar's probably not good versus Necro. What is good versus Necro? Regen. I could see a Lina again. Lina get through, yeah. I could see Quap. Anti-Mage mid, maybe? Anti-Mage mid would be goated. And the bans for US of A, they get rid of the Void, they get rid of Muerta, so we're not seeing either of those heroes this game. Void's just really annoying to play against in general, I find, just because it always puts your team on a timer to end the game, because you know you're not going to be able to beat them late game. So getting that hero out of here is... that's something I would have been advising for. So they think that the 1 isn't picked. This is Beached Whale's pick. Oh yeah, we're back. Yeah, I got baited by the, there was like a little gold thing that showed that Beached Whales had 1 game win, so I thought that was like the first game, but apparently not. Apparently, that's from something else. Doom pick. Alright, so Core Doom. I know that much. Core Doom, Core Axe, probably Core Invoker. Probably 1 Doom with the Windrunner. And then Axe Spirit Breaker, although that's an ass lane versus Necrophos. That's going to get dogpiled so hard. Maybe mid Spirit Breaker or Axe Invoker. That's a little bit better. Doom is obviously the Necro counter. They know that, they have no damage to kill this Necro, so they have to Doom him. What the hell? What is this dog shit? Get out of my chat. There we go. US of A. I think US of A need a hero to do damage in the early game. I think they're going to get rolled over in the early game with this draft. Beached Whales thinks it's a mid. What mid deals with this team? It's something that doesn't get doomed. Or something that avoids getting doomed. Ideally something with like a purge as well for like Spirit Breaker and Windrunner. Troll? No, not Troll. Troll's terrible. Wraith King with Nullifier? You have no purge so far. I feel like you want to get a purge here, unless you're rocking this line 1. What did they pick? Phoenix. Phoenix is a good Doom counter if you go Ags. It's a very tanky hero. It gives you a lot of damage. It's a mid Phoenix. Okay, so I think it's 1 Necro, 2 Phoenix, 3 Pango. And then Beached Whales. I forget who played who. Who was it? So it was Genie the 2, Barif the 3, Row the 1. So 1 Doom, 2 Invoker, 3 Axe. Okay. Okay, lands would make a little more sense. I feel like this Phoenix is going to have to... Alright, well first off, if this is a Necro versus an Axe Spearbreaker lane, that lane is going to get absolutely dogpiled. Like, especially if you throw the Wyvern down there, they're not going to be able to do anything against that lane. But I feel like this Phoenix has to do some serious heavy lifting in the early game or they're just going to get rolled over. Like, I feel like they just lack damage. Pango versus Doom? I feel like Doom wins that. Although Doom has pretty severe mana issues, so if Pango's able to get the Diffusal Blade, you're able to bully him out of lane pretty effectively. Alright, I will hold judgment for the lanes. I hope that my fears aren't confirmed and they friggin' throw the Axe and Spearbreaker against this Necrophos, because that's going to be awful to watch. Smoke out by Radiant. Let's do callouts early before the fight happens. I'm sure there's going to be a fight. Genie on the Invoker. Probably mid. Gary Green on support Windrunner. Royal on the 1 Doom. Barith on the 3 Axe. And don't know who this is. Is that kanji? Japanese characters? On the Spearbreaker. Support Spearbreaker. Counter smoke by Team Dire. We got Crash on the Wyvern. Played on the... I think the 1 Necro. EpiPen on the support. Lion. Turbulence on the 3 Pango. Emu on the 2 Phoenix. Smoke breaks. I don't think Radiant got any info of that. I think their smoke was already gone. Axe is going to run into a couple heroes. They're pinging. Somebody knows something. Lion is going to start the spike on this Axe. They're going to drop blood grenades for it. They're stacking pretty heavily. They don't really have a lot of spells to counter stacking. That Sunstrike actually comes down, gets the Winter Wyvern. Lion, meanwhile, gets run down by the Doom. Necro getting pretty low, has the Q off, will go down. So far, it's a 3-for-1 favoring Radiant. Absolute disaster of a team fight. Triple kill for a row. Ay, 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 ay. What a disaster for US of AA. Yeah, so they didn't really have any good AoEs to... Doom got Scorched Earth level 1. That's pretty bad, but that helped them get the triple kill. Power Shot certainly helped. That 6 Sunstrike on the Wyvern getting the first blood for Invoker. Phoenix is probably not feeling too happy about that. Yeah, okay, so what are the lanes? Okay, so they decide not to do complete Suicide Lane. They throw the Windrender up here to try and help out this Axe, and they did put Necro with this Winter, so this is going to be an absolute awful lane for Radiant. They can do nothing in this lane. That lane's already a wash. Mid lane, I would say this is Phoenix favorite, at least for the couple of first levels. Invoker doesn't really have good regen to deal with the Phoenix spam. Invoker did get first blood though, so it's going to have significant gold advantage to help him out with that. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Spearbreaker is getting saved by his Doom. Nice E. Pulls that Pango away from getting the kill off on that Spearbreaker. That's double melee into Lion Pango. This is not as bad as top lane. For Team Radiant, I still feel it's pretty bad. Especially once the Spearbreaker gets like level 2 and starts leaving. I don't think this Doom's going to have a fun time in this lane. Let's put it like that. Look at this, the friggin... Actually, it just creeps waves on the tower. Alright, I should probably put something up. Let's see... Last is denies. I want to try and keep an eye on mid. I feel like that's going to be the lane where the picks happen, because I don't think Radiant's really going to try and interact with anybody top. Here, for those Phoenix lovers in the chats, I'm going to try and keep the screen on the mid lane. See how this lane goes. Just keep an eye on the health bars top. More harass bottom, nothing really happening. Axe trying to cancel the pull, although this is going to be fucking infinite regen Necro, so Necro can at will just push these heroes away if he wants to. So coming out of laning phase, I expect top to be washed, so Necro's probably going to have a good laning phase. You know, bottom lane, they kill the Spirit Breaker. Doom is doing a lot of damage to the Pangolier. He's going to be able to get away. Not without losing all his mana. Doom bullying these heroes. Lion just has enough mana for an Earth Spike. Anybody else low? Top lane. Nobody else getting too low. I want to talk about my mid-game predictions, but we have a lot of heroes. We were low right now. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on them. Okay, waves under towered here. Should be safe. So mid-game predictions. Doom has some pretty nice targets this game. The definite target I feel is Necrophos. Oh my god, they fucking dive. Let me talk about the mid-game! I want to back up 10 seconds so bad. Shut it off. It's probably nothing though. They probably just... Yeah, it was just a charge under, you know, under tower with the low line and couldn't get Earth Spike off or something. Top lane, they are doing a lot of damage to this Necrophos, who probably has no fear whatsoever. Holding the Cold Embrace. Actually kind of mistimed it. The Death Pulse just came off cooldown, so this might actually be a dead play here. Oh man, yeah, I think that was a really bad play by Crash, because the Death Pulse just came off cooldown and got the Cold Embrace off, so Axe was able to do a little bit more damage. Back to what I was saying though, mid-game predictions. Doom has a lot of good targets. I feel like that's the win condition for Radiant. You get the Doom off on Necrophos or Phoenix, and I feel like US of A just really doesn't have enough damage to deal with you. Mid lane, Phoenix has a level 5 now, doing quite a bit of damage to Genie, although Genie 2 levels of Quas. So far no rotations by the Spirit Breaker. It's a little surprising. They are getting some kills down here. Maybe he knows that it's very important for Doom to have a good lane, so he just wants to stick down here. Make sure Doom is able to get some CS. Axe is going after the Wyvern. And it's just going to pull the wave. We'll go back to mid lane because not much has happened up there. Ferka getting whittled down slowly and surely. I would expect Phoenix to dive this Invoker as soon as Emu gets 6. Invoker's within that kill range. Emu's actually gonna... Well, it does not cancel the jump, so... Oh my god, we have such low heroes. Axe getting chased down. Friggin' Lion goes down here. Looks like just another pick off. Axe feeling pretty bold. I don't think Axe wins this. Ooh, the Sunstrike is a whiff. Oh, nice try. So, Lion died, Axe died. Obviously, you know, you don't want your Axe dying, but Axe really can't do anything in this lane. Like, all you can do is really cut the wave and pull. A lot more kills happening in this bottom lane against this Lion than I was expecting. I guess Doom is really strong laner. Like, you're able to be on top of heroes. You just do so much magic damage, and Spirit Breaker is able to set that up for you. Oh, we have another charge onto the Pango. It's just a pushing away charge. They might be able to turn this, actually. Pango has a little bit of mana. We actually have Invis Rune Phoenix coming top. They're going on this Axe. No ult on Necro. Windrunner's right here is going to get seen by the Necro. Necro chasing down Death Pulse. We'll be able to bring him down. Windrunner realizing the Phoenix is there is just going to run away from there. As we have a charge bottom. Pango, no mana. Nice Sunstrike combo. Ooh, the Earth Spike just gets the Doom off. Not able to get that Infernal Blade. Although Lion probably overstayed his welcome here. No Earth Spike. They're just going to walk into tower and kill a mega kill streak for the Doom. 5 kills. This is exactly what you want to see as Radiant. You need your Doom to have a good game. Get those early Doom timings off, just so you're able to deal with this Phoenix Necro. So Phoenix has 6. I'm waiting for the dive. It always happens. Phoenix players love to just whittle down, I just jive in Supernova and then kill you. It's gonna happen, I swear. Here we go. Invoker is pretty good at defending against this though, because you get lots of regen from the Quas. We have a rotation top. I have the Doom and Spirit Breaker. Penguin Lion actually realizing that nobody's here. They're going to be placing offensive vision down. Doom. Oh, they see the Necro. They get the charge off. Oh, the Doom needs to wand. Gets the Doom down. Wyvern doing his best to slow down the Doom, but it's not going to be enough. They're able to bring down Plate. Radiant have brought a lot of heroes up here. Dire still just hanging around bottom. Lion and Pango not coming up here. Lion's now just coming through the portal. He's going to find a Spear Breaker. I'm trying to show both things happening. Lion not able to get that guy off. Axe is just going to TP out of there under the Phoenix ult. And at the end of that, it was just the Necro going down. We will go mid lane versus the Invoker after he respawns. Alright, so a lot of build is used, just 1 kill. Slight gold change for favoring Radiant. Bottom lane, Pango getting gone on. No mana on him whatsoever. Doom's just going to be able to run him down. 1 more bash. Or Sunstrike will secure that kill. Sunstrikes have been pretty on point this game. That is a Grandmaster Invoker player playing on Genie. So that's definitely helping out their laning phase. It's been giving him a lot of, kill secure. Gain them out of this laning phase ahead with the assistance of those Sunstrikes. How many kills you have? You got 2 kills. We have a charge mid. No real follow-up, and the Phoenix is right there, so I don't expect anything to come out of this. Yeah, Spirit Breaker is actually just gonna go down to Plate. That's tragic. Was not expecting the Phoenix there. Dire are going to be pushing bottom tier 2. They drop the scan. Both supports are down here. Not seeing any rotations thus far by Radiant to defend this. Axe still playing far away from the Necrophos. Working towards Vessel, actually. Are you really just dumping everything onto the Necro counter? I guess for the Cold Embrace, but Cold Embrace doesn't do that much these days. Phoenix once again playing around the Necro. Radiant not realizing this. They're going to jump on the Axe. He was going to try and TP away, but too much magic damage brings him down. Windrunner is going to try and run. He moves right there, though. Has no Q. Only 1 more Fire Spirit. Not going to be enough. Well, Lion's looking for the wraparound. Did not get it, though. Bottom tier 1's only tower thus far to go down. Invoker went Meteor Hammer. Phoenix is going Ags. We have a charge by Spirit Breaker. Ooh, Cold Snap by the Invoker. Does have Egg. This is a bad go. Wyvern's here now. Does not have ult, but Phoenix not fearing anything right now. Gets the teleport off. Goes invis. Ooh, able to get away. Sick. So no real resources committed for that. Both Dire supports playing without their ultimates. Invoker was able to get away from there. If you're Radiant, I feel like you want to keep pressing the advantage. Like, you have pretty good late game counters to Dire's heroes with the Doom. You're not pressured to, go absolute ham trying to win the early game, but you don't want this Necro to have items, right? You don't want to wait until he has a Lincoln Sphere before, you start trying to fight. I feel like you should have some early game pressure, especially if this Spirit Breaker Invoker combo. Sunstrike is most powerful right now. like with these low HP heroes, high exort. Necro is farming. They're going to get the charge off. Instant TP by the line. Axe is right here. The Doom comes out. That should guarantee the Necro kill. Yep, they dropped the Axe Colon Blade for good measure. Pango has dropped ult. Only has enough mana for one spell, though. Axe is going to be the fielder's choice for Team Dire as they bring him down. And Radiant just going to skedaddle out of there. They've used a lot of ultimates to secure that kill. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Meteor Hammer coming to use for Invoker as he pushes out that mid. Phoenix TP's in to try and defend, but it's already half HP from tower, just from that one Meteor. But just delaying this Necro's game, delaying his Radiance, delaying his Linken's timings, it's really important for Team Radiant. I gotta tilt my freaking keyboard. There we go. It's really important to delay this Necro's game, just because that's like the damage for Team EOSV. Like Pango's going friggin' Yules, right? Like you can go magic damage, Pango still do alright damage, but like that's not gonna scale well late game. Phoenix scales alright, but it's really just this Necro. Like Necro needs to have a good lane or a good game and not get doomed every single fight. Otherwise, I feel like Team Dire's in a world of hurt. They're gonna charge Pango top. Turbulence uses the W a little early. They're going to follow up the chain stun with the Shackle and Nether Strike. And that's going to bring down that pause 3 Pango here. We're out of laning phase. Let's go to net worth. $14 neither team set up for the Wisdom and kind of playing opposite sides of the map right now. Radiant content to farm. Top lane Pango is going to TP in. Tower is deniable. We'll give it deny off. Axe wasn't in position for Spearbreaker to charge in and do much about that. We have a Never Charge in under the top tier 2. I don't know if they have the damage here. They stack their stuns. Oh, no, the Sunstrike. Oh, the TP's coming so late. You hate to see that. Support's canceling the TPs. The cancel of shame. I forgot about Sunstrike. Yeah, I thought I was a little worried there when the charge stacked with the Berserker's Call, but Sunstrike was there. That was a very optimistic Shackle, and Tornado cancels the power shot from doing anything. Winter is going to ult the Phoenix for good measure, but oh wait! Oh no, the Cold Embrace! He has the egg! Oh, that could have been so tragic! Gets the egg off! Almost a massive troll by the Wyvern. I'd probably get the Spearbreaker once the Phoenix dives in. Yeah, but that was almost horrific for Dire there. The Cold Embrace on the Phoenix. Almost preventing that egg from going off. They managed to kill Sport though, so nice gold pickup. Alright, you have Doom on Doom. You just picked up Radiance. It's kind of awkward when you pick up Radiance, you want to go fight, but I feel like you have to go fight now as Radiant. You want to spot the Necro, and you want to charge him, and you want Doom to walk over with Doom. And that's exactly what they're doing. Dire might be anticipating this. They're bringing heroes down, and Necro's running all the way home, far away from any of Spearbreaker's allies. So he's going to have to cancel that charge. Doom has no devoured abilities. Is that normal? Is he waiting for something? What the hell? Doom, just get something. What are you waiting for? Supports are going to go top, smoked up for Beached Whale. Trying to play around their Axe. Phoenix is in the area, half HP, has Yules, no egg. So that's definitely a potential pick. Spearbreaker has the Obs. Honestly, if Spearbreaker just drops the Obs, they can do Sunstrike combo and kill that Phoenix, but the ward does not go out. We have a charge in onto the Pango in the mid lane. Doom is just going to drop the Doom. Heals him up, and there's nobody coming to help this Pango. Goes down a wicked 6 streak on the Doom. We have a dead Phoenix. Oh man, was that the blink reveal? No, just how did... Sorry, I'm missing fucking everything. Okay, I'm going back 10 seconds. I just want to see what happened. Okay, how the fuck did Emu die right here? You just go in? What is this, Emu? Alright, who else died? I think it was bottom. Genie gets comboed. Alright, sorry about that. Anybody else die? Anybody else dead? That was hilarious. Alright, charge in. On the Pango again in the mid lane. We're back 2-minute delay live. Blink reveal on the axe. Culling Blade. Let's get our nice camera out. And we have a charge out on Emu. They have the Sunstrike. They have no Doom. They have to, ooh, they just do enough damage for the Culling Blade. TPs for coming in. The TPs of shame. Lionel finishes. Wyvern cancelled. So that was a dead Phoenix onto the tier 2. They're gonna go on this Doom now though. Necro is right here. Has no ult. Wyvern ult comes out. Should be a dead Doom. Yep. Death Pulse. Finishes him off. Another Culling Blade kills that Lion though. Axe getting a lot of armor stacks. And Necro wants more, running with Radiance. Axe is taking a surprisingly little amount of damage from this Heartstopper Radiance Necrophos. So they're going to be able to run away. Pango drops the ult. This is a level 9 Pango. Hate to see that. They're going to try and turn, ooh, the perfect combo with the Spearbreaker charge into the Meteor. It's going to kill the Necrophos. That is massive. Sick turn on by Radiant. We're going to turn here now into Turbulence. Goes into the high ground, but Axe just blinks up there and is waiting for him with another Culling Blade. Radiant running away with this fight, never charging. Emu dives in, tries to slow him up, but that's all they can do. Spearbreaker actually going down to the urn. Oh man. Tranquil's keeping the Spearbreaker alive. Alright, well, that was a big win for Team Radiant there. It's weirded out by all those little hero icons. And that's exactly what they need. They need to just keep the pressure up. They need to keep that advantage and prevent this Necrophos from taking off. He's starting to get items. He's got the Consecrated, got the Radiance, working on Shard. Invoker's going to drop full combo on Pango. Pango able to get the W off though. And Dire rotating heroes down here now. Invoker out of mana, goes down 4 Dire heroes to kill that Invoker, and they might transition this into a Tormentor. Necro is taking the portal. They're all down there. It has just spawned. They're hanging out under tower. And it might be an anticipation by Radiant here. Realizing that, you know, they're all down there. Tormentor just spawned. So this we might have a sick axe call here. Oh, the supports though. They're going to reveal it. They're going to bring down the Wyvern. Problem is Doom is not here. This axe is the only core in the area. They're going to drop everything on him. That's wicked sick streak. Wicked sick streak. Say that 5 times fast. Going to Baroth. And Doom is just going to back out. They still have Doom, but without the axe. They do not want to risk this initiation. Do they have enough damage for this? They got Necro Death Pulses. Oh, they're pulling back. Hey, this is what I mean. This team just lacks damage, dude. Like, this no objective kill. It's really just like survive the fight forever for the Necro to kill everything. It's just they don't. It's gonna take so long for them to kill towers and Roche and Torm. Everything is in this Necro's plate basket. This was an excellent last pick by Radiant. Like, I don't think there was a better hero they could have picked than Doom. Because it's all so dependent on this Necro having a good game. And you can see itemization going that Lincoln's 3rd item. It's just so important that you not get doomed. Doom's going to need to pick up a single target ability, I feel, from a creep. Maybe like a Purge or something. Just to pop that Lincoln's. Or you can do actually the global pop with the Charge of Darkness. That's a great way to start fights as well. Pop pop it with the charge, and then you blink Doom. Should be a pretty nice way to start fights. They're going to be pushing bottom. They're smoked up on the sides. And nobody from Radiant really wants to come down here and do anything about it, which is surprising. They have all TPs. I'm not sure why they're giving up this tower. But give it up they do. Necro is actually going top. We might see a charge here. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Wyvern's behind. She has the Winner's Curse. She's gonna use it. Meteor is in the area. Ooh, the friggin' Cold Embrace. Are they able to bring this Necro down? He's getting so low. They get the Coin Blade off. Barathum does go down. Invoker getting targeted next. Drops a sick Ice Wall. Double kill for Barath as he gets the Wyvern up. Egg pops pretty late. Penguin's gonna use up Wyvern, trying to keep her in the egg area. And Doom is here. Doom's the Phoenix. The Axe is gonna blink as well. They're doing an excellent job picking off these heroes on Team Raid. It's costing them their entire team, but these two heroes are the only ones that really matter. What is that slow? Axe, no mana for a blink, no wand charge. I think they can just run him down though. No Coin Blade, mana, tragic, but ultra kill for Bear. Holy moly. Wow, what a fight. Full team white, 5 for 3. Honestly, not a significant gold change. Like, look at that. Almost everybody got gold. The only loser of gold in that fight was Necrophos with minus 200. And Axe getting 3 Coiling Blades off from that fight, up to 20 bonus armor. That's a lot of bonus armor. Granted, it doesn't really do anything in this game unless you're like the target of a Winner's Curse, but that is a lot. Invoker has gone the Cheese Ghost Walk ability, so running around invis, doing damage that way. I might be setting up for a kill opportunity here. Chargeman is in the area, though. They're not going to go for it. Item-wise, so right here, there we go. Any surprises? Doom Radiance, Meteor Hammer Invoker, BKB Axe, Mage Slayer, Pango. Lots of Yules. 2 Yules on Team Dire. Lion has blinked now. I'm not sure if he had that. Nah, he's had it for a little while. I'm a little confused by the Spirit Vessel, because you already have Doom. I guess it's a way to deal with the Necro if you don't have Doom. This is going to be a very long kill. Oh, what is this? I guess Necro's in the area. Oh, man. What is going on here? I have no idea what's going on here. What's going on here? They're going for Torm. That's what's going on. Radiant does have the damage for Torm, and they will be doing that. Oh, Broke, you gotta give it to the Windrunner, dude. It's got the Windrun. I guess it kind of reduces the damage when you Windrun, huh? Or when you... What was it called? Focus Fire? Yeah. Turker is going BKB. I like that build. Just gotta deal with the magic damage, really, of this Dire team. Axe does not have an item queued up. Doom also does not have an item queued up. Phoenix playing pretty low HP. You gotta be a little careful. Nope, Cold Embrace comes out. They're actually gonna find the Axe. Axe is gonna drop everything onto the Pango. Doom comes in. They doom the Phoenix, so no Phoenix for this fight. And Winter's Curse comes out onto the Spirit Breaker. This Necrophos is going to be doing a lot of damage now. Finger comes out onto the Axe. They're really trying to bring him down. He's just so tanky. He's just staying alive in all this. This fight is so spread up, dude. I'm zoomed out as much as I can. Sorry. Axe goes down. Wyvern goes down. Egg finally goes off. Necrophos comes off. Looks like it's going to be a one fight for Team Dire. They get the kill. Double kill for Doom, actually. But that is a lot of dead heroes on Team Radiant. 2,600 gold swing for US of A's favor. And Doom The good thing for Radiant is Doom got a double kill and got out of there, so a lot of XP and gold from that 500, 1600. But yeah, that's a lot of XP going to US of A off of that fight. I don't think the target is Phoenix with the Doom. Like, it sucks to hold it. You want to go in and help your team. I feel like you just got to keep waiting. Wait for the Necro to show up. And you just got to try and Doom him. I feel like Necro just does way too much in these fights. Oh, I should have checked the damage. I'm pretty sure Necro did most of the damage in that fight, though. Yeah, I got 2 kills there. "28-minute rune or wisdom coming up. Turbulence is top, looking to snipe it. Invo's right here. We might have some fun here. Uh-oh. No? Doesn't want it. Doesn't want it. Genie lets the Pango go. Have a charge out onto Wyvern. Axe is following up. Wyvern's got a cold embrace. They are dropping a lot of TPs here. Axe drops taunt. Didn't need to. And might get punished. Has the BKB actually. So probably not going to get punished for it. Yeah, without that taunt, it's going to be a little difficult. Drops the Spear Vest on the line. Taunts him up. BKB just runs out though. Should be able to combo this line. Power Shot comes out though. Axe now dangerously low. Spearberg actually comes in. Oh no, the push away. Oh, he had the egg. He didn't use it. Tragic. Where is the Necrophos in all this? Where are you, sir? Fresh Lincoln's level 20. I can't believe that worked, dude. That was so bad. Like, the Wyvern saw him coming from a mile away. They could have TP rotated more heroes quicker. They just didn't bring enough heroes fast enough. Axe just too tanky, got that BKB off. Phoenix unable to get the egg off, and yeah, just all that gold favored all of a sudden swings around. All that XP now massively favoring Radiant. Once again, oh, they pop the Lincolns. Doom comes off. Awesome Winner's Curse, hits 4, but they don't do a lot of physical damage on this team. Oh, the Pango Q during the curse means that Doom does not get killed. Yeah, unfortunately for Necro, there are a lot of Lincoln's breaks this game. Like Axe W, Spearbreaker has 2 ways. Doom can get away, even though he doesn't. Windrunner has 2 ways, 3 ways now with the Force Staff. Spearbreaker actually has a way with the Crippling Cross, but there's a lot of Lincoln's pop this game. Absolute monstrous amount of Lincoln's pop. Invoker trying to be a little cheesy in the bottom lane. Dropping Meteor, has the BKB. They have no BKB, Pierce and Disable. So he's going to be able to get out of there. And was everybody of Dire showing up bottom. So they should feel a little emboldened to push this top tower, though. Without Invoker, it might be a little dangerous. Invoker farming the ultra safe camps down here. You can tell this Axe wants to go again. It's very awkward without ooh, the dodge from Taunt keeps the Pango alive. They're gonna Cold Embrace him in position. They're gonna drop a lot. The finger comes out onto Axe. He's half HP. You gotta be careful with this Necro. He's gonna be able to ult you once the BKB's done with. Egg comes out. Radiant's just walking away. Necro does not have a Death Seeker anytime soon. And that's probably gonna be an aborted fight. Nobody dying. That was egg used. That was finger used. They did get the Axe BKB. I honestly they didn't want to fight. Doom was still on cooldown. And that's your win conditions for these 5v5s, so like they want to defend the ward, right? They want to like maintain map presence, so you know they're not trying to ward once the Doom's on cooldown. Oh, they got the dust off on the Invoker. 5 seconds for BKB. Uses the was it Death's Embrace? Reaper Scythe. Early to try and lock him in place. They managed to kill the Invoker, and now this Axe is going to be going down. Supports are here for Radiant. Doom, oh, he wants to go in, but it's so awkward. Your Axe is so low HP, just saved him. Pango's coming in, has the Yules, has spells, looking for it, waiting for that blink, wants to go in. Decides not to. That was a significant pick-off. I like the Invoker, or dropping the Scythe on Invoker super early on. Trying to hold him in position. Honestly, that was pretty ballsy of them, playing without egg like that. Gotta respect that. There's been a lot of fighting. What else can I say without repeating myself? Doom's up. Should fight. No egg. No Reaper Scythe. Great time to fight. Smoke comes out. Axe hits his friends. Necro is... He probably showed top. He was in the way. Phoenix also showing bottom. So Radiant know that Team Dire are likely separated. Pango blinks right into the embrace of the Axe. Let's give you a dead Pangolier. And what do you do with this? Do you go Roche? Axe run into the Roche pit. The Roche isn't amazing. They need the Invoker there. Oh, they're going for the Necrophos. If they can get this, this is big. Oh, he sees him. Nope, doesn't see him. Necro just going into the trees and dodges that. So no real objective taken off the death of that Pango. Just kind of rotated a bunch of Radiant Heroes top towards the Roche pit. We have a charge in on the Phoenix. Spirit Breaker's got to cancel that. Honestly, I feel like Phoenix could have used the Spirit Breaker there. I guess you don't know. Like, your Pango's still dead, you don't know if there's a team behind him. Smoke out by Dire. Running into the bottom jungle. Spirit Breaker's on the low ground. They're going to see him. How much do they use to kill him is the question. Not that much. They drop a finger for it. That's the biggest spell they use. And haven't seen a lot of use out of this Meteor Hammer. They have been... I don't know if Meteor Hammer is the correct item. Like, yeah, you were significantly ahead. It gives you a lot of mana, but... it's just not a great item for these fights. I guess if you're doing this shit, like, you know that the Team Dire is, like, 5-manning all the time. That gives you, like, significantly better push than you otherwise normally would have. And it's pretty cheap as well. So you can force, like, rotations. You can force heroes back by doing that, and you can get pickoffs that way. That might be the idea behind it. It could also just be, you know, it's good stats. Like, it's a Kaya, it's Spell Lamp, it's Mana Regen, it's all stuff Invoker loves. But obviously it's not, you know, a great teamfight item other than the mana. Might have a fight developing here. Lion is going to be caught a little bit out of position. Doom BKBs looking for the Necro. These supports are kind of getting caught. Necro's just TPing out of there. This is a scuffed fight. Both supports dying so quickly. Panger's going to go down. Not sure where the Rolling Thunder went. Did he cancel it? Did he go off and it just ended there? I'm not sure. But Necro, recognizing that was a very scuffed fight, just leaves there. Doom was looking for him. You could see that just lying way out of position. Wyvern got caught out. And Doom is just sitting on the congregations of the deep. I feel like you want your own little Lincoln Spear, so you don't want to be relying on your team for that. Like, especially the Purge creep. Is there one available? No, this little guy right here. Sorry for not showing the fight, but you get the Purge. That gives you a Dispel and a single target for the Necro. It's two things in one, right? Like, you can get rid of Growth Shroud, and you can pop Lincolns with it. It's a pretty good creep for dealing with Necro foes. Although this is honestly pretty sick as well. If you're in the water, you give your whole team 12% extra damage. That's pretty crazy. Just gotta fight in the water. If you had a Slaughter, it'd be pretty good. I don't know how often you can make advantage of that. Oh no, Invoker, don't do it. Don't Meteor Hammer. Alright, he's backing off. Top lane, we have a go by Axe onto the Necrophos. Both of them realizing they can't really kill one another. Spiritbreaker did not have charge. And so the Necro is just going to be able to walk away. This Windrunner is honestly pretty farmed for support. 2-1, 21, 70 last hits. I was looking at items, I was like, 37 minutes, this is pretty good. Like, you're working on Hex, and you got 4-staff Glimmer. That's pretty good farm. Tormentor goes down, 400 gold to everybody. Everybody has Shard already. Team Dire are just playing together. They know that their individual play is kind of dog shit. Don't really have any great like hero picker offers. Radiant have been taking advantage of that. They've been split pushing into hell. Voker's been threatening with a meteor hammer. And you can pretty easily say, oh, they revealed vision on the Necrophos with the charge. Damn, that could have been a really good fight for Radiant if this Reaper didn't charge there. They had vision of the whole team there. That forces them away though. Necro's gonna go in. They're gonna blink. Oh, they get the Doom off onto the Necro. That's gonna be a dead Necro. Wyvern looking for the ult. Gets a sick 4-man ult. Technically 5-man, but Doom was BKB'd. Egg goes off. Oh, it's actually the egg went off on the Doom. I didn't realize that. Still Doom for the time being, but it just goes down. Yeah, this is probably gonna be going bad unless they can bring down Necro. Oh, it's so close. Oh, he goes down. No buyback for him. The egg goes. I didn't even see the fucking eggs. My bad. Oh, the eggs. Holy moly. Bang gets out of there. Doom. Full duration Doom. Not enough to kill the Necro. They have to kill him after the fact. That's no buyback on the Necrophos. And looks like might not be on the same page. Radiant is trying to take Rosh. This is not a good Rosh play, guys. You should be friggin' pushing towers, I feel, right? You got 60 seconds. Maybe they feel like the buyback. They have buybacks. And I'm sorry for the epilepsy warning. It's kind of, I don't know what's going on there. Here we'll zoom out. It's less flashy like that. What is going on? What is this cosmetic? What is this cosmetic, dude? It's like something is glitched with this Windrunner. That is that doesn't look very natural. Alright, so after that fight, we have even more advantage going to Team Radiant. It's up to a 94% win probability, which is kind of crazy considering no barracks are taken. Pengo gets found on the top Wisdom. Trying to steal it, but Nether Strike comes out. That'll put an end to that. They get Aegis off it. They give it to the Invoker. Axe is right here on this Phoenix, who's going to get charged, so they're going to have vision no matter where he goes. Cold Snap comes out. That's going to make sure the Phoenix goes nowhere. 5 seconds on Egg. Do they have enough damage? 2-1. Taunt comes out. They're going to be able to bring him down. Buyback from Peng. He's going to TP into this fight. Lincoln's pop onto the Necro. Doom is coming in. Not there yet. Has the Doom available. No blink. Doom's himself. He's just going to be running in with this. If you stand on top of this Necro, making sure you can't do anything with it. Oh, the Lotus Winner's Curse. Wyvern Ultra self. Everybody's Doom. His Doom Ags is just obliterating this team. Yeah, Doom's pretty good when you have to like 5-man everywhere because you just get fucking 5-man Doom. Doom not playing around, just Doom self jumps in. They kill the Necro. They kill the whole team. Massive gold and XP swing. And this Doom, man, this is just the perfect last pick. Like, how do you play into this? Necro cannot have a game. Necro was the 3rd or the 4th pick. And they banned... Who they banned? It was 2 carries. It was like Morta and Void, and then it was 2 mids. It was like Viper and... I forget the other. I need this fucking Windrunner to die. This shit is pissing me off. It's stuck in the power shot animation. That's what's going on. But yeah, not banning the Doom versus Necro was a severe misplay by US of A. because they're just so dependent on this Necro. They did get the combo off. They did get the Ags off. I like the idea, right? The idea is you doom the Phoenix, in which case Necro's not doomed, or you doom the Necro, in which case Phoenix can egg him and try and nullify the doom. But then he just dooms himself, and it's kind of hard to deal with that. You need items to try and get out of the doom. Although he now has mute, so you can't do that to yourself. Like, it was a good idea to salvage it, but let's say that we might have a turnaround here. Nope, Doom's gonna doom himself. Go in. Invoker is not there. Sunstrike comes out, though. That's gonna be enough to kill the Necro. Ooh, gets out of there just barely. Axe, Culling Blade, finishes off that Necro. Axe, Culling Blade, finishes off that Wyvern. We have a dead lion as well. Wyvern comes in. No Winter's Curse, though. And they're just gonna bring her down next. Culling Blade, a triple kill on the Axe. Give him the Rampage, why don't you? Ultra kill on the Axe. One more. Rampago on the Axe. GG is calling it that. And that's one way to end the game. 47,000 ahead. Just did not ban the Doom. They tried to salvage it with the Phoenix. Just was not enough. Oh, I got bits. Those bits go nowhere, sir. I don't have payment set up. Yeah, the story of the game. You didn't ban Doom. No, this is not the right draft. What the fuck? Can I do it here? Do I have to go? No, I have to do it here. Where are you at? In here? Nope, game is gone. Wait, there it is. Alright, where is this game? I mean, yeah, you can see, like, Doom only died once. He had an amazing early game. Necro have a good laning phase. Necro had a good laning phase. Like, the Necro did alright in lane. Like, he was versus an Axe, right? Axe had to, like, go and pull. He just didn't really get a lot of kills. And they were unable to bully this Doom. Doom just had an amazing laning phase. And was just swapping places with the Necro for top net worth the whole game. Tons of Linken's pops to deal with the Linkens once it came up. And then once the Doom got Ags, he didn't have to do that anymore. Just do himself, jump in. Yeah, it's really just a story of a counter draft. Like, you needed to deal with this Doom earlier. Like, this draft it has no damage. It has no individual play. Like, if the Lion was 3, maybe. But like Pango, you're really getting solo kills with Pango, especially with this build. You're really getting solo kills as Phoenix with this build. Like, these are all teamfight items. It's just like you have no ability to operate independently. Like, you have to go together as a 5-man. That just limits your options so much, especially with a team like this where, you know, you're going into Invoker, Ags, Doom, Axe. Like, it's just so difficult. More bits going into the fire. Fuel the Twitch servers. Anyway, that was game 2. Best of 2. Who won game 1? I forget. It was US of A. Okay, so the series goes 1-1 at the end of that. Both games pretty tight. I mean, like, skill-wise, these teams are really close together, you can tell. Like, this game was just an outdraft. Like, needed to ban the Doom, didn't ban the Doom. But if, like, Doom wasn't in this game, it would have been, you know, a lot more closer of a draft just because you needed an option to deal with this Necrophos. But yeah, that was fun. How many viewers did we get up to this stream? Whole 8 viewers, wow, for an unadvertised stream. That's pretty crazy. Thank you all for watching. That was fun. Sorry for debating some of you for the first game, saying it was the second game of the series and the final one. Yeah, that was great. Good job. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.